just going to have a crack at modifying this little ronhill foreblade. I'm gonna see how the blade sort of bends back like that. It sort of bends back like that. I want to try and bend it up a bit, so like this trailing edge, just lift it up a bit, like, oh, not much, probably a couple mil, just because it sort of looks like the front part of the prop would really grip the water, but as the prop turns, it sort of, you know, curves back. I reckon if I curve it a bit more forward, it'll make the water grip to it and sling it off a bit harder. I don't know, might give it a bit more pitch, maybe a bit more rake, but yeah, can only try. Like I said, this prop owes me nothing, so if it works, it works. If it doesn't, well, I'll just have to bend it back, but I'll give it a go, see how she goes. So to bend it, I've just marked out where I want to bend it, and yeah, I've just set her up on the vise, just using like a, there you go, a big socket extension, just to put up the hub and then lean on it to bend it where I want it. But yeah, seems to be working, but I'll keep cracking away at it. So that's the first part of the bending I've done. Like you can see, it's only very minute, that little curve up there in the blades. But yeah, I'm just going to bend it a bit further along, and yeah, then I'll tidy her up. So that's the bend there. Like it's a bit of an angle in the prop to start there, but yeah, it's bent up where I want it. And then yeah, I've just got to roll this leading edge around to smooth it out so it hasn't got that little kink in it from where it's bent. And yeah, and just blend it all in. Just tap away with the hammer, and yeah, I'll keep cracking. So just been giving it a bit of a tap on the hammer. So if you can see, I don't know, it's hard to focus with this phone. I'm sort of getting the blades to have like a nice straight sort of a, just so it follows a nice curve and it's not sort of all jiggly and kinked and crap. So yeah, no, it's slowly coming there, but yeah, once I get all these kinks ironed out as best I can, I'll do a bit of fine sanding in there to smooth her out, and yeah, see how she goes. So I'm just blending the blades in a bit now. Like I'm just starting to get them. You can see there's a few divots I'm still working on, but yeah, most of them are coming up pretty good. Like there's very fine ones. Yeah, what I've been doing is just been using a floppy disc on the drill to, yeah, just get in there and sand it, sort of blend it all in where that sort of little kink was. Like I tapped it out as best I could with the hammer, but yeah, it's sort of just blending it in. But you can still see it's got like the bend in it. Try and get that angle. But yeah, so I'll keep working away at it, and yeah, I'll blend this in, and then I'll get some finer grit sandpaper, and I don't think I'll polish it, but I'll definitely put a better finish on it than that. And yeah, righto. So this is the finished prop. Oh, well, I'm not going to polish it, I'll just run it at that and see if it's a turd or not, see if it goes like I want it to, and then yeah, if it runs pretty good, I'll polish her right up. But yeah, I was just balancing her up on this balancer. That blade might be a little bit heavy, but yeah, she's a good bit of gear, this balancer. A mate put me onto it, I got it off eBay. I can't remember exactly how much it was, but yeah, it was pretty cheap anyhow. I think it's used for balancing motorbike tyres or something, but it works well for props. But yeah, oh well, that's her. I'll give her a hit on Sunday after I finish balancing this and see how she goes. yeah, so I got down there this morning to give it a quick run. Did a best of, I think, 91 k's against the tide, so I think it's going to be a little bit quicker than what it was, just depending on how hard the tide was running to figure it out. I couldn't give it a good squirt down with the tide because the wind was blowing a bit too hard and the tinny was getting a bit flighty. But yeah, I'll have to take it down to Logan and give it a test on me usual spot and see how she goes. But yeah, I reckon it's going to work. But yeah, I hope that picks it up. It's just that slight little bend on the back of the blades. It sort of looks a bit like a ballistic, but not kind of thing. It's still got like that little bend there in it. But yeah, it's got heaps of bite, so that's what I wanted. Yeah, the old Chris Carson reeds are going pretty good. She's revving right out, and I reckon she'll be good this winter time. Do a few speed runs. See if I can crack the ton again. But anyhow, that's a